The Wonders of a Woman. It was funny when we first laid out the book. I'm never happy when you take the nudes and put them in the back. It's like putting the nudes in the back of the video store or something like that. And I'm always upset by that because the nudes are really the foundation of everything that I do. As a young art student going to art college, that's what really woke me up to what art was. When I first time I went into a life drawing class and I thought I knew how to draw and sat down to draw a live model, and it just humbles you completely. And maybe for the first half hour you're uncomfortable. I was 18 years old, kid being exposed to drawing a nude figure. But within a half an hour, then you're just realizing the power of this and the difficulty, and that there is nothing more challenging to draw on this planet than the human figure, because that's what we look at the most. And it gave me a chance. I mean, once I looked at where the book was laid out, where that was in the back, I realized it was an important spot for it. I realized that, because this is really the foundation, this is the base to everything that I paint. The nudes, when I used to teach me in art college, that if you could do the nude well, or draw the nude well, you could draw anything. And in many ways it's really true, because you can draw a dog and you can draw another dog and think they look exactly alike, but they probably don't. But we know people so well that if you get an eye a quarter of an inch off, it becomes very obvious, And that's why too, I also found myself painting women as opposed to men, because they were more challenging. Women and children, the subtleties are amazing. With men, we don't mind. You can make my nose and my ears bigger or my chin bigger. It just gives us character. But with women, you get them off, and we'll hear about it, and you'll see it. But the figure, being the foundation to everything, as I keep saying, is the most challenging thing there is. I mean, skin alone. You can spend a life learning how to paint skin tones and the subtleties of skin and light on skin and light and skin, and these are like probably my major subject matters. But with them, you get to deeper points. You find out that this isn't just, the goal isn't just to be able to paint the figure well or be accurate. It is, what are you doing with it? And I think that's really what this book is about. This isn't a book about how to paint. How do you paint like me? I'm going to show you how to paint like me. I think the unique thing about this book is we're going to take it that step farther. Forget how I paint. Paint any way you want. This is why an artist paints. This is what the meanings are behind the paintings. What they're all about. When you paint a nude, it's not just, I'm trying to be accurate at painting this figure. It is the most exposing thing there is. And it's not just exposing the model itself, it's exposing me. It's exposing my view. And it's not just exposing my view, it's exposing the viewer's view. And they're going to bring to the table things that I'm always shocked when I'm in a show and somebody comes up and reacts to a painting of mine in a way that's not the way I see it at all. When somebody comes up to me in a show and goes, "Hey, what's her number?" You just go, wow, you completely missed the point of what this painting is. I mean, you're seeing it completely opposite of the way I see it. I always thought that, I remember when I came out of art college and I started doing nudes, and people, I was in art college, I was a student, this is what we did every day. And then suddenly you're out in the real world and people are reacting to it like it's pornography. And because we've been bombarded with pornography. And I didn't see it that way, and I suddenly thought, wow, if I do nudes, is this pornographic? Or if I don't do nudes, am I letting the pornography world give us that view of them? And I had this view that to me was very respectful. I was looking at the figure through all of art history and how we look at it as a celebration of life and a celebration of humanity. And that's how I see it. There's a power there of just stripping us bare and exposing ourselves, but exposing ourselves and seeing the beauty in the human body and in humanity. And that's what I see when I do my nudes. They're not about, this is a woman that you can have. These are all women that are in private places in their own world where you get to view them. And I see you in another dimension, just like they're in frame and they're in a painting. They're in their world, but you get to, for this one moment, just look at them and go, wow, people are really beautiful. The human body is really gorgeous. Just look at the shoulder, look at the light, look at the feeling that comes off of it. But it even gets bigger than that. You get to go into, what are these people feeling? What is their life like? What are their thoughts? And these aren't just women that are there for be desired. These are women with thoughts and brains and what goes on behind them.